Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Digital Blackmagic channel. Today I'm going to show you how to exchange a hard drive in a network attached storage. The so-called NAS systems contain hard drives that can be used as storage for other devices. My NAS system is created by Synology and I'm going to change a 3 terabyte disk and exchange it for an 8 terabyte disk. I will grab both the disk in the tray and the new disk and I will show you how to swap the disk into the tray. In the background you can hear the beeping of the NAS system. The NAS system doesn't like that I removed a hard disk, that's why it is beeping. The hard disk itself is mounted in a tray. This makes swapping the hard drive easy. In order to kill the beep, I will need to have the new drive installed instead of the old one. So let's just go ahead. In order to remove the hard disk from the tray, I will need to remove the brackets that lock the hard drive into place. This is a toolless design. Once the brackets are removed, the hard disk is free and can be put aside. The new hard disk comes in a bag that protects it from moisture and electrical discharge. I will use that knife to open the bag. The new hard disk has a similar size than the old one, so it fits perfectly into the tray. Once the hard disk is set in the tray, the locking rails can be put in place again. As stated before, in order to kill the beep, I will need to put the hard drive back where it belongs. That is what I'm going to do, and I will show you how to configure and rebuild the NAS so that it stops complaining. So let's go to the computer. To access the NAS device, you will need a browser. Once logged on, you can find the NAS's desktop. On the right hand side, in the corner, you find a dashboard which says that there is a problem with the hard drive. And on the top left corner, you can see the menu Start. Clicking on that, I can select Speicher Manager, which is Storage Manager, and check on my hard drives. Within the Storage Manager, you can check the volumes, where we find all volumes degraded but one. And then we can find disk pools or disk groups, which contain the actual hard drives. The volumes can be seen as a partition on a disk group. All volumes in disk group 2 are degraded. The SSD HDD section contains the actual disks. As you can see, disk number 5 is missing. I will just add the disk to the system physically so that it can be found and will just show up as unconfigured good. Now we are able to add that disk to a disk group. In order to do so, we will need to go to the disk group section and repair disk group number 2. You click on Action and you click Repair. It automatically suggests to add disk number 5 to the current disk group, because this is the only disk we have available now. Now the system wants me to confirm that I know that all data will be lost. Yes, I know that, so I confirm it. Now, the rebuild process of the system will take hours. The disk group has a 2-disk redundancy. That means 2 disks can fail before any data is lost. You might have seen that the 8 terabyte disk shows up as 7.3 terabyte. This is due to an industry standard with regards to bytes. I will also add a video on bits, bytes and megabytes and how they differ in the near future. Now it's time for me to end the video, and I hope that you all have a fantastic day. Goodbye.